German A-level, and what a way to start. We are so proud of our successful and hard-working cohort of 2019.
Willkommen, Abitur in Beacon Academy. Why do A-level German at Beacon? The course offers an insight into the cultural aspect of German-speaking countries. In Year 12, we look at current themes such as the digital world, changing family, and the Multikulti Stadt Berlin. Immigration, integration, racism, and the fascinating topic of German reunification feature in Year 13. We have a wealth of materials, an online platform, music, film, blogs, and access to native speakers. The fact our classes are small allow the students to flourish. The students opting for German combine their choice with science, maths, history, politics. German works well with many combinations.
At Beacon, we follow the AQA A-level German. We use the 2 Oxford textbooks, the online platform Caboodle, the wealth of material from Deutsche Welle, and many other authentic German sources. During the 2-year course, we follow 4 themes. This is all underpinned by extending and consolidating the grammar that you learnt at GCSE. In addition, we study 1 film, Goodbye Lenin, 1 play, Andorra by Max Frisch, and all pupils conduct an independent research project during Year 13, which forms the foundation of the speaking exam at the end of the 2 years. Some more recent topics, perhaps more interesting topics, have been the reintroduction of the links to the Harz Mountains and the challenges faced by German expressionism in Weimar Germany. During Year 12, we study 6 topics, 3 of which you will be familiar with at GCSE. These topics of the changing shape of families, the digital world, and youth culture provide an ideal bridge between GCSE and A-level. We then look at everyone's favourite topic, festivals and traditions. We don't only study the more famous traditions around Oktoberfest and Weihnachten, Christmas, but we also look at festivals such as Karneval, Hexenfest, Maibaum, and traditions in Austria and Switzerland, and the infamous Schultüte. We then look at the changing landscape of German-speaking countries' architecture, as well as some of the movements that faced challenges during Weimar Germany. We finish the year off with a study of the cultural heritage of Germany's fascinating capital city. During the spring term of Year 12, our students watch, study, and really enjoy this funny yet moving film, Goodbye Lenin. Daniel Brühl, now an internationally acclaimed actor, stars as main character Alex Kerner. Alex's mother falls into a coma just before the fall of the Berlin Wall. When she wakes up, her health is so fragile, meaning Alex and his family have to go to great lengths to pretend communism still reigns in Berlin and that the Berlin Wall still exists. During Year 13, we move on to study the very current and hot topics of immigration, integration, and racism. We then move on to look at young people's attitudes to political systems in Austria, Switzerland, and Germany, Germany's powerful and pivotal role in the European Union, and the fascinating topic of German reunification. During Year 13, our students very much enjoy the interactive nature of studying this very short and accessible Swiss play and its themes of guilt, prejudice, National Socialism, and the persecution of the Jews. We are extremely fortunate that we have such close ties with the Goethe Institute, that we have a visiting teacher every single year dedicated to helping our Year 12 and Year 13 students improve their speaking in preparation for the speaking examination at the end of Year 13. German A-level students are incredibly fortunate with the wealth of opportunities to visit a German-speaking country and to practice German. All of these opportunities are fully funded, including travel and accommodation costs. And here is a collection of some of those experiences that our German A-level students have benefited from.
I applied to take part in a conference about cultural heritage in a digital world, which was in Berlin. So it was a 3-day conference where we just sort of went around Berlin and then discussed like themes to do with cultural heritage with English people and German people.
I think taking German at A-level and having these opportunities to go visit Germany and experience the culture and all the people has really made me sort of appreciate it a lot more and made me want to keep it up. And I think it's just really quite amazing to be able to converse with people in another language from your own.
Current Year 13 student Hannah also won a place on this prestigious scholarship programme. Here she is talking about her work placement that she did in October of Year 12.
I was fortunate to be chosen to spend a week in Hamburg with students from all over the UK. My placement was in a kindergarten and I worked from 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. for 5 days. We only spoke German and I had to navigate my way around an unfamiliar city. My confidence and love for the language really developed throughout this week.
We love this picture of current Year 13 student Cameron. This time last year, some of our then Year 12, now Year 13 students attended our sixth form open evening at our sixth form site to talk to Year 11 students about what it was like to do German A-level. This year, because of COVID restrictions, they are not able to do that. However, one of our students, Dylan, kindly recorded a video during school closure to share with prospective A-level students. We hope that this may go some way to answering any remaining questions you may have.
Hello, future German A-level students. My name is Dylan Dowson. I am in Year 12, currently studying German A-level, and I'm going to tell you a little bit what you can expect from your German A-level lessons. So I reckon the first thing that ought to be covered is the transition from GCSE German to A-level German, and it's not too bad. It's perfectly manageable. There is little new grammar that's introduced to you in the first couple of terms. It's mainly just new vocab, and you'll revisit old topics like technology and stuff like that you've previously covered to ease you in nicely to the course. So now we're going to have a quick talk about the actual content of your German A-level lessons. So I think the first thing is there is definitely a noticeable step up from GCSE lessons. There is, I kind of found with the German GCSE lessons you'd be learning what a word means in German and what a word means in English. In the A-level lessons you get a great opportunity to explore the deeper intricacies of language and the culture behind all the vocab you're learning, and it's really great. And the actual activities that take place in the lessons are not too dissimilar from the GCSE lessons. It's textbook work, maybe a few Kahoots, stuff like that. But like I said, the topics you'll actually be studying are a lot more engrossing and will give you a wider knowledge of not just the language but also German culture as a whole. So yeah, very good. In terms of the actual structure of the course, you'll be studying some very interesting topics such as German architecture, a little bit of German World War II history and the Holocaust. In the second year you move on to meatier topics like racism in Germany. But like I said, they ease you in nicely with some familiar topics at the start, like fashion and the digital world, for example. The main thing that is new in the A-level course is you will study a film and a play, and those lessons take a similar form to perhaps your GCSE English lessons, but just in German. So yeah. Lastly, I have been told to give you a little bit of advice on how to best go about studying the German A-level course. If there were two bits of advice I wish someone would have told me when we'd started, the first one would be to keep a regular log of the vocabulary that you're given throughout the lessons. So I would write it down in a pad, and then when you go home just have like a running Quizlet, for example, and just keep a constant bank of the vocab, organise it by topic. But yeah, that's really important, so you've always got something to refer back to when you're writing your essays and the like. My second tip is to immerse yourself in German culture. That is really helpful, so watch German films, watch German series, read the German news on Instagram or whatever. Just follow the relevant German media pages and the like, and there's loads of really good series on various box set platforms like All4 and Netflix and stuff like that. And it's really good because it not only, you could be watching this German program and with the subtitles beneath, you could pick up a word and relate it back to your lesson, and it's just really good at building, strengthening your vocab and also your wider awareness of German culture as a whole. So I think that second point is the most important, just immerse yourself in German culture alongside the learning you're doing in the course. Well, thanks for coming. Hope my advice has been helpful and the information given has answered any questions you may have. If you have any more questions, just give the German department a quick email. I'm sure they'd be more than happy to answer. Thanks for coming again, and we hope to see you back practicing German whenever we reopen. Cheers!
For our students, German acts as an important subject to facilitate applications to some of the top universities in the country, not just those who continue to study German. Please do contact us if you still have any questions.